So it has been quite a while since Aiden Hutchinson was injured. He was injured the middle of October. It was October 13th to be exact. So we are at 2 months and 3 weeks. And the Detroit Lions are hoping to get him back. We have 3 roster spots remaining to come up, or I should say 3 elevations from injured reserve. And I think that the Detroit Lions are going to save those for Derek Barnes, potentially, Ennis Rakestraw, who I don't think was in the season-ending injury, and for Aidan Hutchinson. And Hutch, we've seen him. We've seen the interviews. We've seen walking in the tanks. We've seen running in the tanks. We've seen him in the suites at Ford Field. And now we are hoping that he can come back. Now, I couldn't really see him from where I was at and get a good kind of idea of whether he was, how much he was limping. Was it a lot? Was it gingerly? Was it what it was? But he was back on the sideline for what I think was the first time since the injury. We've seen him in the suite. This time, he was in Lions gear. Take a look at some video that I took from Ford Field yesterday. And I was waiting on this moment, but I thought it was going to be in the suite. This is Hutch on the sideline. I just happened to be recording the play that was about to happen. And here's what I saw. Locked in. Hutch back on the sideline, locked in. And whenever they put him on camera, the crowd goes crazy. He is definitely the heart and soul of this Detroit Lions defensive team. He really is. And I think that when the offense, you can name any number of people, Jared Goff, Jahmyr Gibbs, St. Brown, you can name Penei Sewell. But Aiden Hutchinson is the heart and soul of this defense. He really is. So the Detroit Lions, man, might have a chance to get Hutch back. I'm not sure if they will, but I know that he's working extremely hard to make sure that he's back. And it was great to see him on the sideline. And you know what else I saw yesterday? You know what? I think I have it. Nope, I didn't upload it. But Zadarius Smith, when they interviewed Zadarius Smith, and he was talking about how good it was to be in Detroit and how we've made him feel as a fan base from the moment he walked in. And I was like, something I saw on the sideline is there's no selfish in this team. There's no David Montgomery was also on the sideline yesterday. Well, I don't think he was, because he might have been, but I know I saw him in the locker room. He might have been, because they might have cut to him while he was in the stadium. But there's no I on this team. There's no selfishness on this team. Like, this team is selfless. We are truly a team that plays for each other. David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs, there's like a brotherly rivalry of trying to make each other better. I don't know if y'all have seen Sonic 3, but Sonic 3 is a must-see movie, whether you got kids or not. But one of the things about Sonic is team. Knuckles was the adversary in Sonic 2. In Sonic 3, he's part of a team. He's part of, I'm not going to, okay, so minimal spoiler. When the movie first started off, they called Tails and Knuckles Team Sonic. And it was different by the time the movie was over. And the Detroit Lions, what I saw was when Zadarius Smith, he's trying to, he had a bonus on the line. He got 1 sack. He was trying to get that second one. And he was this close to getting it. Like, he was working. You could see that something was driving that brother. Like, he was just powered up in a time that he probably should have been tired, but he was powered up. And when he didn't quite get the sacks, he comes off the sideline. Everybody knows that he almost had it. And one of the first people there to congratulate him and give him a boost of morale, even though he was smiling, was Aidan Hutchinson. And they embraced on the sideline. And I was like, you know what? This team is not about me. It's about we. And that will be something that is going to be enough to take us to the Super Bowl. I truly believe that. So Hutch on the sideline, not sure If he can go, Super Bowl is exactly, 33 days away. So we'll see. But what I would like to see the Lions do is when the Detroit Lions make the NFC title game in 3 weeks, as a matter of fact, I think it's 3 weeks from yesterday. When they make it, I would love to see that he's at least dressed up and runs out there, because that home field crowd will go crazy, and it might be enough to give the defense a boost to get through that game. Like, for real. So anyway, Hutch on the sideline. Let me know what you think.